Hey, Ryan Hardesty here with TechWorks, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about change. For those of you that are in the industry where you're dealing with customers and building projects for them, where you're actually building something, you're gonna absolutely relate with this. It seems like every project that we have starts and everything makes sense, right? We've done all the front end engineering. We've gone through and we've asked all of the questions and we've built a system. We've designed a system to work perfectly, to align exactly with our customer's vision. It not only meets their budget, but it meets all of their expectations and they're excited about it. Then you start actually building it. And they show up on site and they go, whoa, wait a minute. Is it supposed to look like that? Because their vision for what they think their space is supposed to look like, how it's supposed to function, stops aligning with the expectations and with the specifications that were given to you as part of the project team. And a lot of times we get really defensive and we're like, oh, well, that's gonna be a change order. That's gonna push back the move-in date. And we get this really defensive, trying to hang on to what we're comfortable with, what we know the project is. And that, even though it's true in some cases that when you do make changes, there is a schedule impact and there can be a cost impact. But what we need to realize is that every time a change comes about, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to move the project closer to the customer's vision of it. So on the job walk today, we were walking through and we've got this amazing video wall. It's got cameras built into it. It's gonna have just some incredible stuff that's gonna be able to do some high-end facial recognition, crazy analytics, voice recognition. It's like a very interactive space that we're building for them. And the customer realized that the way that we had positioned the wall and the way that where the screen was gonna be and how everything lined up and where the cameras were gonna be didn't line up with his vision. Even though it checked all the boxes of what he told us he wanted, it didn't check that final box of aligning with what he had seen in his mind and what he had contracted us to build. So I walked through the site with him today, and we went through and took notes on all of the things so that I could better understand what his vision was. This wasn't something we could do on a phone call because he had to show me. So we went down to the space and he showed me exactly what he wanted the space to look like in his mind. What he had dreamed that space would look like and how it would function. And we're going back in and we're making changes to that system. And we're doing everything that we can to make sure that we're fulfilling what that vision is in his mind. Because if we're able to evolve our project to continue to meet the customer's expectations and what they want out of the project, not just what they asked you for the first time, right? Because they, in more cases than not, the customer has never done this. You are the professional. You are the person that they hired because you know how to do what they've contracted you to do. They don't. Otherwise, if they knew how to do it, if they'd done it before, they would just do it themselves, right? They brought you on as a partner in their project, as someone to make their vision a reality, as someone who is a professional in an industry that they're not, to provide a service that they need to complete their workspace. And so we started talking about solutions to bring their project back into alignment with what their vision is. This is not uncommon. By the way, they move in next week, and so we've got a bunch of scrambling to do. We're working on re-engineering a lot of stuff, but the most important part, the part that I care the most about, is making sure that we're able to make what their vision is and what is actually being built a reality. That those two things line up and their vision becomes reality through our project, through what our team builds. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit like. If you think one of your friends can benefit from this information, make sure to share it with them. My name's Ryan Hardesty, and remember, opportunities come with every change.